What's going on, everybody? Press one if you can hear me. Press a good one in the chat. 1,000 ones. Let me shout out the people real quick. Shout out to Joe Blast for posting them links. Yeah, you guys go get that Tales from the Underworld part 2. Excuse me, Tales from the Underworld. That's the life story of me. Go cop that. Go cop Dominance Mindset of a King, which is this book right here that my avatar is. Go cop Conversations with the Mind 2, The Dark Side. You need to cop that because I got 3 coming. I'm going to be finishing up 3 within a week or 2. Go get The Keys to Future Self. That's the personal development book. Go get the International Keys. That's the travel book. Thank you, Joe Blast, for that. So you guys who don't have those books, that'll be in the chat. Shout out to TOP. Good to see you, my brother. Shout out to American Negro. Yo! Shout out to Topaz. She having some drinks. She getting tipsy. You know. Shout out to Misha. I like the new avatar. Good evening. Excuse me. Deluxe, day one. Shout out to you, brother. All right. Shout out to Verns. Good evening. How you doing? Shout out to God Juice. God Juice is a old day one. See, when I don't do the lives, I don't get to see my people, man. Special shout out to God Juice. God Juice been rocking with me for a long time. Moody, what's up? Hazel Eyes, how you doing, babe? Miss Cajun, for sure. Riley, what's up? So everybody make sure you like the video, hit the like, and also hit the share button. Share this video, go to Instagram and put it in people's DMs so they can come over here and get some good game. I got a special guest, Trav, today, and we're gonna chop up some real good game as always. And actually, he's the perfect person for this video. And just a real side note, just to let you guys know, my streams are for my Patreons and my members only. So if you wanna, what the hell? Oh, that's you. I'm thinking that sounds like some crazy shit. If you want to catch the playback, you got to make sure you put some respect on the stream and just go ahead and become a member or a Patreon. That way, if you're busy, You can still watch this stuff. But I'm gonna tell you now, Trav, this gonna be more your stream because, well, for one, you're the master dater, and for two, I got an upload that's gonna be fire, and I don't want to give up all my game. But go ahead, brother. Tell Mike how you doing. What's going on? I'm gonna put it on you.
Hey, I'm over here getting this walk in. That's what's tight about technology. You can still get your shit done and still do live streams and all that. So they don't be excuses to get things done no more because you got the internet and all that. So this is dope. Bluetooth headphones. I like that intro you got. It go from like the old school film noir music to like the Cabernet Lounge jazz. It's nice and smooth.
Uh-huh. A little something. Um.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess that y'all can see. Look like we matching this shit. It's cold where I am, man. It's cold. I got the beanie on. I got the hat on.
Yeah, it's hella cold.
I got the Versace's on. I got the Dre's on. It's freezing though. But let's get into the topic. Does having sex on the first date disqualify a relationship? Now, I want you guys to chime in too as we talking, and I want to read what you guys think as well. What you got to say, Trav? Go ahead, brother.
All right, so for me, for the most part, I'm gonna say no, it doesn't disqualify. Now, maybe when I was first taught traditional dating, and I think most people that don't know how the game goes, they would be like, yeah, because if she does that, then she's fast and she does that with everybody. And it's like, no, in reality, a lot of times if a woman has sex with you on the first date, you were her type and she don't run across it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been on, like, I mean, I had a first night the other day, and it was just like we were talking, she was telling me her stories, and so many dudes are so pathetic to them as far as their game or how they come across, and they're so needy. Once they find a guy they really like, then they've had other guys they really like, but their dick game sucks. So then they're
Uh-huh.
like, okay, if they really like you, they want to find out if you really know what you're doing because they don't want to be waste their time. So a lot of times they'll want to rush sex because they're like, all right, this guy seems like it's it. I hope his dick ain't weak. So they want to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask a favor. You can decline if you want to, because I know about the date that you're talking about, right? So,
Hmm.
would you mind unpacking the how the date went, just so you can kind of like show a demonstration of escalation? What you think? You want you feel
Yeah,
like
no,
you?
that's cool. And I'm gonna be like humble and accountable. It's not like every chick I meet, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Now there's a good percentage, but it depends on the chick and how she rolls. Because some women would give it to you on the first date, but because they don't want to seem fast, they'll be like, I don't do it the first date. And then the second date, you knock it out.
Mhm.
Um, but basically, we had talked
Before you unpack it,
on,
shout out to AV.
good.
It's the super chat party. See, he's showing respect. He's starting off with the Dub Five, and we just started. You see, that's how you're supposed to do it. You gotta stop. You gotta stop donating when somebody fix your problem. You just gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? Just pay homage
Right.
and just respect your brothers and shit. Not just cause, oh, you know what? Now I got it. Here it go. Like, no, bro, because we doing this shit. So shout out to AV. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He has an early morning show every day, 5 a.m., 5:15 a.m. 5:15 a.m. So y'all make sure it's gonna take you on your ride home. So I appreciate you, AV, and yeah, appreciate you. Nelly Nell, what's up, bro? Nelly Nell, you got the link too if you want to chime in.
I
My
hope I
brother
don't
was
got
there.
no boogers up my nose. Let me do
No,
that.
hey, go ahead, bro. It's all on you now.
So it was somebody I met through an app. So I would say majority of the girls I meet is through an app because where I live at, there's not a lot of diversity. It's very white. I am the diversity. So I have to go out of my region to find women I like on average. So
Mhm.
she lived like 30 minutes away, and then we chopped it up. on the app or whatever. And then we FaceTimed, and then we talked on a FaceTime, and we were just compatible. Like sometimes, I mean, there's game, but sometimes with certain women, I've said this before, it's like if you play baseball, like if you hit a home run, when the bat hits the ball, there's a certain type of contact that has where you know right when you hit the ball, like, oh, that shit's out of here. Like some women, and sometimes it's just you guys are a match. So it's like it's just gonna flow. So we had a good chemistry, and we talked back and forth like 2 or 3 times through FaceTimes, like before we met. And then I think it helped that it was over the holidays because
What happened? You there? Trap.
you
Yo,
see now.
you went out a little bit, but go ahead.
All right, so she had a very stressful job, and she had been trying to meet up, like, because she really liked the conversation. I was like, oh, I can't do today. So that helped me out too, because a lot of guys she had told me like fall in love with her hella quick, and I didn't, and I was actually putting off the date. So
wait. You said Cass was saying fall in love with her.
yeah, like when we met up recently, she was telling me like dudes like went out on one date with her, and then we're like, yeah, I told my mom about you, and I'm not gonna take off the perfume off my jacket, and I hope all my jackets smell like your perfume, like shit like that. And she's like, yeah, that's creepy. Like a lot of guys just get into her too fast. But then she tells me the one guy she did like, he was a narcissist and he was this and that. So you know what I mean? It's like, nah, that guy felt himself more and was more of a challenge. But that's the one she liked. So we just had a good conversation. She liked everything about me, and then she has such a high stress job. Then she was off until like the 22nd. So it's what, like the 9th or 8th, and then she told me right off top. She's like, and this is a Monday. She's like, do you have a curfew? I was like, no, I'm a grown ass man. I was like, if it's worth it. She's like, okay. She's like, well, you don't have a curfew tonight. I'm like, we'll see. So I already know what that meant. She basically already knew through the FaceTime and all that, I want to be with this guy tonight. So we just kicked it, had some drinks, ate at Yard House, then shit, went to my spot, grabbed a bottle, put on a mix of Kehlani on YouTube, put on the mood lights. 10 minutes after we got there and took another drink, let me give you a massage. 5 minutes into the massage,
the massage. Nelly Nails, the massage is undefeated. Bro, I don't understand how I mean, it's undefeated to the point where I don't even know how it still works. Not that it's even a strategy, but it's just like women be that horny, like they know that what time it is and they still go for it every time.
But because the thing is, oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Trav, real quick. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because the thing is they don't find, a lot of women don't find guys that have most of what they want. So when they find it, and plus you're their type, I mean, the rules change for you. So that's all that was. I mean, I do have game, but I admit not every girl gets down like that. I also get ghosted and shit too. But that one really liked me, and we hit it off. I was her type, so she got what she wanted.
Nelly Nell, what's going on? What's going on, brother?
What's going on with y'all? Excuse me, I'm eating my dinner and all that.
Oh, good. Did you get the package or no?
Yeah, I got it. I just gotta go pick it up.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for that too. I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
You got another one coming in a minute. I got Trav too, but I'm just waiting for 2 for 1 for him.
All right, no doubt. But I seen the title of the stream and all that, and I was gonna personally sit back and just let y'all rock out. But since you sent the link out, I can personally speak on this personally because I'm actually been dating somebody that I hit on the first night. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking out for like a couple months now. So, you know, I can add my little 2 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
You know what I mean?
But you
situation kind of similar to Trav's. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I work a lot of hours, so I can't really meet people like that, like how I usually meet people. You know what I'm saying? We met through the app or whatever the case may be. Chopped it up. I was down at Atlanta at the time, and good conversation. I kept it short through the text. She was digging my vibe, how I was talking through the text, and she like, when you come back, when can I see you? So I tapped in with her when we got back. She, had the night planned all out. Good vibe. She had the drinks flowing. You know what I mean? I pulled up on her. And just one thing led to another, but I already knew that it was going to lead to that because I was building up the sexual tension even when I was out of town. The tension just kept building and building and building. So once she seen me and once she felt my energy and she like, oh yeah, he's somebody I like. She commented on how I smell good and all that. And it's just after that, it's just easy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, pretty much after that, we've been rocking out ever since because I like how our dynamic is because we keep it fun. You know what I mean? We not throwing no titles. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to pressure me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we just do what we do. We make it fun. You know what I mean? I'm learning more about her as we go. She learning more about me as we go. You know what I mean? Is it going to really lead to a relationship? Who knows? Who cares at this point? We just join the moment like how most men should. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? Don't pressure yourself into thinking like, oh, I knocked this chick off. Oh, let me get in my red pill voice. I knocked this bitch off at the first night. She cannot be wifey material relationship. Nah, I don't go like the
Yeah, I'm
real
gonna
world
touch
don't work
on
like
that
that.
too, bro. I got a fire one for the asses tonight, bro.
The real world don't go like that. And like I said the other day on Lucario's live, guys got to get out of this red pill mindset and start getting into the real world mindset. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you got to really start going out here and really start interacting with people. Keyword, I said people. That was my little intake, my little take on the subject at hand. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. Alex, what's going on, brother? I see you. What's going on, Alex? What's going on, James Brown? What's going on, Alpha? Coach Justin, you want in on this? I can link you, bro. If you want to join this conversation, just let me know. I'll send it to your DM. TOP too. If you want in, let me know. You want in, TOP? You
Yeah.
want in? I'll link y'all.
Yeah, I just want to say this with that. So it's like, okay, because here's the thing, right? And this is real world scenario. So there's women that I met that I've had sex on the first night. And yeah, some women will lie and be like, I don't do this, but they do this. But not all women are lying about that. And the only way you don't know 100%, but usually it's by the sex itself and their physical movements and how they move, like their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like women that have gotten down, they know how to get down. You're gonna see it in the skills and the bars and the things that they like to do. You know what I mean? So okay, and this is real. You could have not had sex with a girl on the first night and you waited. Then you guys have sex because she didn't want to. Because some women will make a guy wait longer that they really like because of their image. They don't want to look like they're fast. But then you start hitting it, and then she tells you she liked to be choked and called a bitch and spit on and shit like that. But you waited. You know what I
And
mean?
smack
So
too. And
yeah,
smack too.
yeah, and smack. And this is real. I've had women tell me this, or they're like, I like using nipple clamps or something, but you waited. You didn't hit the first night. But then you might have caught one where she's been a good girl for the most part. She don't. I met girls like this too. They've been raised well, been in good situations, good homes, getting put in good programs. But a lot of the guys they're around are softer guys that don't know game. So then with
Right.
me, I'm a very smart guy but I've kind of been on both sides of the equation, right? I I'm a nerdy black dude that gets accepted by the streets and the nerds. So they
Mhm.
run across a cat like me, they might not run across me like that again. I'm like the type they really want. Yeah, they're gonna do some different shit because they're like, oh, I don't run across this. I really want to experience this once in my life. So you know what I'm saying? Then you hit the first night, which has happened too. So you have to read in between that. It's not just first night, does it all the time, bad woman. Doesn't hit the first night, saint. Don't work like that.
Yeah, man. TLP, I linked you in the. Let me make sure I did it right.
And that's the thing, Trav. Like they're not gonna know that if they always on YouTube looking at these, listening to cats that really don't know what they talking about, and they ain't really up in these broad spaces like that. You know what I mean? What Trav is talking about is social dynamics. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what the chick uh uh needs instead of what she wants. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I don't. I don't. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't. I don't want to use the word wait. I don't want to use the word wait, but it hasn't. I don't know. Like like for instance, I be hearing about guys and they say, oh, you know what I'm saying? I went on like 5 dates. You know how many more dates? Like I want, dude. You know the longest it took me 4 dates. That's the longest. Like period. And the thing is, that's only because I won't go over three, and that's only because it escalated. Like I don't see how men like so they go on dates and they're on date 5 and 6 and there has been no physical contact. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand it. Like it ain't no physical contact at all, and but you continuously like trying. Like, bro, women like to get their shit hit. That's what you don't understand. So they actually like it. Learn from my mistake.
Absolutely.
I learned this. I learned this at like 16, and what I learned was when I first started dating, I used to feel like Rob, what up? I used
What's
to
hap-
feel like
What's happening?
what's up? I used to feel like um, you know, men want sex a lot. So then what happens is if the woman likes me enough, then she will have sex with me. That's what I used to think. And then later on I realized that women are into the sex. You know what I'm saying? It's not just them feeling us, liking us, and saying, okay, we're going to give it to you, but they're actually waiting for you to make a move and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Rob, if you didn't catch wind, we're talking about does having sex on the first date disqualify your relationship, and you're a big dater. So what do you have to say on this? I'm gonna put the camera on you, so go ahead and check in, let the people know who you are, what it is you do, and then after that, just touch on the topic. So I'm gonna put it on you, player. Boom.
All right. I'm Rob Parks, friend of Afi's, sports journalist, cover NBA, NFL. Also have a pretty big clubhouse club called Park Sports and Recreation. Let me turn it this way: Park Sports and Recreation. So be on Clubhouse talking about topics like this all the time. I feel like no, it doesn't. Like first date, look, if we hit it off and we get along like that, and the date goes well, and I like you, and we have sex the first date, honestly, the sex will bring us closer, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now there are chicks you go out here and just smash on, just fuck on, but man, if it's the chick you digging, man, first date, shit. Like I was just telling some women this an hour ago. Like, why would you want to hold out super long um to give a guy sex? Like, like you think that's gonna like make him want to be with you more? No, that nigga's gonna go and fuck on some other chick or fuck on some
Exactly.
other chicks in the meantime, and then he gonna double back on your ass if he even still deal with your ass. He probably won't even still. He probably just ghost your ass. So that's what I think, Afi.
That's a fact. Because the thing is see, let me tell the women something. When you are dating a guy and you say you're on this 30-day rule or something like that, and you want him to be chivalrous and take you on these multiple outings and shit like that. Well, guess what, ladies? I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're not really making him wait. You see what I'm saying? He's kind of like sitting on you. You know, like in your mind, you thinking, oh, he's holding out. No, he's just fucking other females until you let up. You know what I'm saying? He's waiting,
Nigga
so
pointed at himself.
you're really working. Because if you've been talking to a man, let's say you read one of these books and you're on a 60-day rule, right? You think that you're making him wait 60 days. No, he's been fucking the whole time.
60
You
days,
know?
thumbs
He's been
down.
fucking the whole time.
The fuck?
Who are you really fooling? You're not.
You heard what I told these shit. I told them straight up. It was hundreds of them in the room. I'm like, look, man, if I even get to the point where I want to take you out, which I don't do that often, like usually I can fuck without going out on a date. We all can. Like we know how this shit go. If I get to the point where I take you out, I am trying to fuck. Period.
Bingo.
You think I want to take you out to get to know your ass? I don't give a fuck about that shit like that. Like, yeah, sure, maybe, but like, I'm not trying to be your goddamn friend.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go out regardless whether you come out with me or not.
Facts.
I'm just bringing you along because I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether you come or not, I'm gonna still go to where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? So like Rob just said, I'm not trying to be your friend. Obviously, I'm taking you out because I'm attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't business, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to play pity pat. Like, what the fuck we doing?
Right.
What's the topic?
All right. Let me check in. So I'm gonna check in Sin first, and then I'm gonna check in TOP. Now it's a good contrast because Sin is in his early 20s and TOP is an OG. So y'all gonna get back-to-back perspective. So Sin's World, we're talking about, does having sex on the first date disqualify relationships? So go ahead, let them know who you are and what you do, and let us know what you think. And then we'll go to TOP. RPC, come on up, brother.
All right, man. So I'm Sin's World, man. The reason my name is Sin's World because I'm in the world of sin. You dig what I'm saying? My name is Sin also. But I don't believe it disqualifies.
That's your real name. You got a code name. You're supposed to be a player. What's your name, Sin?
Supposed to be a player.
You can make that sexy or sinful. My name's Sin.
For sure.
My name's
Either
Sin.
or.
You know what I'm saying? I just like to do you a little naughty. You can remix that. Go ahead, bro.
For sure, man. But I was gonna say, man, it doesn't necessarily disqualify. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you have good girls, then you have hoes. So a hoe is gonna be a hoe. But if a good girl runs into a man that she really is infatuated by, it doesn't necessarily make her a hoe, if that makes any sense. Because she's pretty much just letting you know, hey man, I want you. I may not ever see you again. Let me just get this off, man. You know, created this itch that nobody else can't scratch. I can go up against the TV, the corner of a wall. It's not gonna be satisfied like you touching me to make it satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I truly don't believe it disqualifies any type of relationship. After that date, depending on how things go, that can determine how things will be, if it's disqualified, if she's disqualified or not. So it all depends on afterwards, in my opinion.
Good. OG, my big TOP, what you got to say, brother? Come up, RPC. You got the link. Riley, you got the link too. What you got to be?
Salute to you, Afi. Thanks for inviting me back to the panel. Salute to everybody on the panel, everybody out in the chat. I'm an old school dude. So, when I was coming up, girls was giving it up, but not like they giving it up now. But I've had most of the women that I've been with in my life have been one night stands. And the way that I conduct myself is, I tell chicks out, that we not in a relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? This relationship is going to be defined how I defined it to start with. So, sex on the first night is not a disqualifier. I wouldn't say for a relationship, traditionally the way people understand it. But you don't want her to be making you wait to have sex with her, because the longer you wait, for me, the less interested I become. And also what a lot of guys miss, because they be thinking that just because she has sex with you on the first date that she fucked every dude on the first date, and that's not the case. But you want to get the sex out the way so that you can see what the fuck else y'all got in common.
Yeah, get out. Beautifully animated. You want to come up and give a woman's perspective? That's
Shout out to TOP, Jersey in the house.
you feel wrong.
Yeah, let me chime in on this real quick. Now, here's why I don't like to wait. And it's not because of this is a little deeper game. So you got to read under the surface. I would say like 99% of the women I encounter that try to play that game, it's the mentality besides that I don't like. Most of the women that try to overly make dudes wait for sex think they're the prize and they're not bringing enough to the table. That's what I don't like. Because usually the women that have tried to make me wait, if I did have, I mean, I've never waited that long, but women that try to act like they play that game, oh, the sex is not worth it. Like once you get past that waiting period, it's like, bruh, they be starfishing or it ain't that good. So it's like, bruh, this wasn't special. I waited for like trash, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I've noticed. And then they're used to being the prize and guys chasing them, so they want to control the dynamics. They're really big on dynamics besides just sex.
Yeah,
So that's why I don't really like dealing with women like that, because
I noticed too, like women that make you wait, they really like outside the sex, they don't really bring nothing else to the situation, to the social dynamic, or to the relationship possibility. That's why that's why they holding the P for ransom, because after you get it, they don't have nothing else. They lack personality, they lack conversation, and there's nothing else left for a man to be interested in. That's why they used to getting pumped and dumped, like they say on YouTube, and that's why they figure, oh well, let me stop this from continuing to happen to me. So how I'm gonna do is, how I'm gonna play with the next dude is, I'm gonna hold this P for ransom. You know what I mean? And once the guy
she can keep that shit.
Exactly, they can keep that shit, because at the end of the day, once you get it, you realize, okay, there's nothing else beyond the door once you open it. You know what I mean?
Another thing is, in many cases, when women try to make you wait for sex, they see you as a sucker. And not only do they see you as a sucker, but a lot of times when women make you have sex with them, because they already know if they want to fuck you or not. They know that shit before you know it.
Instantly.
So a lot of times they just doing the shit. You know, it's a manipulation tactic. You know what I'm saying? To see if you go for it. And if you go for it, she knows she got to go through.
Special shout out to Bagley. Always good to see you. Original family member, Mo2, always, bro. Getting swole over there. Good to see you. Shout out to Brother Love for the super chat. Let's have a super chat party. And beautifully animated. So hold on. Before you start talking, let's get out of the chat. I don't want to hear about you and let somebody get on the first date. Let's kill that whole angle and let's hypothetically speak. I don't want that vibe, but I don't know about that because I ain't never did it.
No, let's be real.
You have done it, and even if you haven't done it, let's just pretend that you have. So so if you horny and you let the cat hit on the first date, is that just mean he's man meat, or is it potential for anything else? What you got to say?
I've only had one fuck buddy. So in other relationships,
how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Cap.
About to be 39.
Super cat.
This is my birthday month.
You
capping. One second. You're lying.
Happy
birthday, though. Happy birthday.
One person.
Thank you.
Your man.
Right. So everyone else I've been in a relationship with, like a dating relationship with.
Go ahead.
So y'all so mean.
Beautifully caffeinated. That's what you got to change your name.
39 years. Every single guy who was hit was in a relationship, bro.
Yeah. At least that's what I went into it. You know what I'm saying?
So you was in a relationship, but that don't mean he was.
Get her, TOP. She lying.
Well, the only one who is questionable is sperm donor.
What sperm donor? What
Wait
you
a minute, damn.
Man,
He
y'all
got
always,
in
man,
there.
hold on,
He got in there and
Alfie,
shot up the club on the first night.
These women always
That
playing,
nigga's an
bro. I'm
assassin.
getting so fucking mad, bro.
But
They always playing. Stop lying. Your ass is 39 years old. You know you need to have more than one fuck buddy. Stop it.
No.
You only had one night stand in your life before? There it is. We already know you ain't even got to say no more. That
Look,
size.
man.
No, I had.
Stop lying.
No. I said
I'm not here to
YouTube
judge you,
and
sweetheart, because
shit,
I'm
please,
trying
bro.
to smash on the first night too.
said I only had one fuck buddy. Right.
That wasn't the question.
I did not say that. I haven't had a one night stand before. I have had a one night stand.
Okay.
look at those finesse. I had one fuck buddy.
She's a queen finesser.
Wait a minute. Yeah, she's speaking Japanese, bro. Yeah,
Japanese.
I have that one night stand.
Japanese.
I'm blowing my head off.
Wow.
Boy, this should be fun. This should be crazy.
Hey,
Hey, man, you know why they really be holding out, bro? You know why they really hold out? Because most of these chicks are fucking. Most of these chicks are fucking boring, bro. And she know if you figure out she's boring, you're gonna ghost her ass. So yeah, she's gonna hold out, and she's gonna try to get as much as she can out the deal without giving the pussy up. This is their game, bro. This is the game they play. A lot of niggas fall for this shit. Me,
Sadly so.
Out like, look, if I decide to take your ass in public, I'm trying to fuck, and if you don't. Maybe the second date if you don't fuck, usually the first, but if the second date you don't fuck, I'll never see you again, man. Ain't gonna be no argument. I'm just ghost you now. Cause look,
I ain't even trying to take you out.
You playing games with my time. I'm a nigga that's gotten sex without dates my whole life. Like most of the sex I've gotten is without no date. Come over, I'll come over there. So women need to just stop playing this game, man.
Everybody I've had sex with, we've had conversations prior to meeting up. So, in that case, yeah, we can have sex on the first date because we've had conversations prior to that.
So let me ask you, how many?
So you never met?
How many one night stands you had? Let's count them.
You never met a dude
Just
in
one.
the club without and let him smash without having a conversation?
Oh, she said she had one night. One night stand.
I had a one night stand, but we communicated online.
Only one time.
Right.
Capriese.
Hey, see, just real quick, this is just in general.
Come on, man.
When you ask women certain questions about certain things, you got to be like Bill Dukes in Menace to Society when he was interviewing Kane, where he's like, you fucked up, right? So you said,
you don't fucked up, right?
You know what I mean? You got to ask questions because, bruh, there's always little qualifiers and little side notes they're going to put until you get to the meat and bones. So just putting that out there.
See, the thing is, I don't even think you lying because what you're saying, but the way you're revealing,
I know I'm not lying. So
it went from I only had one fuck buddy to I had a one night stand too. So you're super minimizing.
But those are two different things.
Not really.
Where you from?
Fuck buddy is a
where you from? Where you live at?
Fuck buddy, that's a relation. That's its own relationship.
What city you live in?
Why? I ain't trying to have no stalkers. I ain't trying to have no stalkers now.
Yo, Lord.
She know how to dodge, boy. I tell you.
Extra level.
I haven't been dodging. I haven't been dodging any of your questions. I've been answering your questions. But I ain't trying to have no stalker.
So here go.
I ain't about to stalk your ass.
Here go another question.
Right. I'm in H-Town.
Hold on, TLP got a question. Go ahead, TLP.
Did you hear me?
Shout out to H-Town.
I am gonna be in Houston in 2 weeks, but I won't stalk you. Trust me. I just left last week. I was just there.
I got a question. You never been like at the club or nothing, and you let a dude smash on the first night without all that conversation?
Oh, hell no.
Never, ever.
No.
Okay. I believe you, but I find that hard to believe. But okay.
Okay.
RPC, come spanker. Where's Steve Duggan? I'm spank ya. You need to
Women Nature 101.
Hey, shit on the low. A lot of these women like a lot of these women like that spanking and choking and
They all like that
slapping
shit,
and
man.
Slapping.
They all want to be
peeing
dominated.
on them and all kinds of shit.
Said peeing on them.
Bro, I was just
Oh,
with somebody that said they like to get spit on and called a bitch. Like, you know what
Oh
I'm saying?
damn.
Like,
Real
Oh
shit.
man,
hey, Trav, who
That's
like to
real
get
though.
shit? Hey, Candace, baby, you want to come on?
shit. I
You ain't got to
got
turn
a
the
chick.
camera on.
I got a chick that I fuck with that she in the bloodletting. So
Wait, you
it's
said
yeah, there's
wild out here,
Wow.
bro.
and,
It's
and
wild
the
out
way
here, bro.
and
Nelly.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The only reason why I like to use myself as an example of this situation is because out of everyone and all the cliques I've been in, I've always been the Boy Scout. So I
Okay.
figured out this game by accident. I wasn't going in thinking this was possible, but as I started messing with different chicks, I'd be like, wait a minute, this don't make sense. This don't make sense. Why does she want this? Why does she want that? If women really like you, they don't give it up because they gonna want to know. They want you to do the things that they want, bruh. Then they have to feel comfortable with you. So whether you know
Yeah.
the game or not, if they feel comfortable with you and they think this dude can take me to my wildest pleasures with my deepest, darkest
Mm-hmm.
secrets, once they get comfortable with you, they're gonna let you know the game. Now, sorry to say, use this example, they might do what you do and deflect and minimize, but they'll get to that point and let you know. So if you haven't figured this shit out yet and you're in your 30s or something, you might just not be the one that got the game like that yet.
Yo,
Just letting you know.
Exactly.
testing.
Exactly.
Listen,
Another thing.
have you ever seen these chicks
Yeah,
group
we can hear
chat,
you.
bro? Have you ever seen these chicks group chats with each other?
Exactly.
Oh, you know
Come
what?
on,
Exactly. They
man.
don't want
They
to
be like,
talk
they be like,
that.
what was the dick like? Is the dick
They don't
big?
want to
All
talk
this
about
shit.
Man,
So
that.
that's how I know
women
y'all be
nasty as
lying.
fuck,
Wow.
bro.
They
Yeah,
Man,
nasty
no,
as
no,
fuck,
no,
man.
no.
hey,
Women
these
They
chicks
as
they
fuck,
they
yo.
when
group
it
chats be
come
worse than ours, man.
when it
They should
come
be
when
worse
it
than ours.
come when it
Go
come
ahead,
to
Rob.
females when it
Oh,
come to females, every time females group up and get around each other, the conversation inevitably leads to talking about fucking,
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Even the
without a
good
doubt.
ones.
All of them. All of them.
Topaz, you want to come up? Talk
Yo,
about
another thing is too,
I
man.
think Candace said she wants to come up too.
No,
Another
okay.
thing is too, man.
Topaz laughing. She know we right.
People gotta stop. People gotta stop sex shaming people, man. Like comment that I seen at the bottom on what in the R. This has nothing to do with no R. Kelly shit. Once you
Nah,
experience
nah,
the
nah. Don't even
wild
bring R.
side,
Kelly
Nah,
up in here.
he was joking and shit. I
I
Shit.
know.
believe
I'm just talking in
it.
general. I'm just talking in general. Like once you experience woman and you like Trav said, you done experience the dark side of this shit. You be like, yo, yeah, this is pretty normal if you experience this on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, general public don't experience the type of sex that the average person experiences. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? When
that's
people say shit like that to me.
most
You know
of
what I
these
mean?
dudes. Most of these dudes are sexually repressed. That's why they on YouTube crying about bitches.
Facts.
Hold on, real quick.
Here's how you gonna
They,
figure it out.
Let me
Here's how
get
you gonna figure it
Slick
out.
Rick in. Let me get Slick Rick in because I don't know what he got going and how much time he got. And Candy, I sent it to your DMs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So Slick Rick,
yeah.
we talking about the sex on the first night, disqualified relationship. What you got, brother? Let them know.
Okay. Salute to everybody on the panel.
Oh,
Oh,
brother.
D
Um,
Rick, salute.
Hey.
yeah, I miss you guys. So for me, I don't disqualify her if we have sex on the first night. Relationship, man, I'm not looking for that. But if it wouldn't disqualify her, I think it enhances it.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course we'd have to have that vibe enough to want to go there, and
Mm-hmm.
only on her actions would keep her in my circle. So I wouldn't disqualify her because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, beautifully
man,
animated. So she was that one.
Well,
lot of
no,
dudes.
I forgot to say that I don't believe that um having sex on the first date is like a disqualifier.
Yeah, a lot of people when it comes to sex, man, people don't want to be honest and upfront about it. You know what I'm saying? And like Nelly was alluding to earlier, a lot of people sex shame other people. You know, but I mean, we all got our
Well, you
proclivities. We
know, you
all
just
like the shit that we like. It is what it is. What it is. If you don't like fucking chicks in the ass, then don't fuck chicks in the ass.
Right,
Exactly.
but you know,
If Nelly want to smack a chick, I want to smack a chick. Don't judge Nelly. That's what I like to do. Shit.
Yeah, but you got to be running up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Kiss a little bit, and then pull back. Sexy
you know,
thing.
people shouldn't sex shame, and people shouldn't give a damn about what others think.
Right.
You know, if it's what makes you happy, do what makes you happy.
Mm-hmm. Let me.
That's your
Jonathan.
life, and no one is your life, and no one else is gonna live it for you. You know what I'm saying? So why should you give a damn about what other people think and say?
Mm-hmm. True. Jonathan bring up a good point, and I was just alluding to this. He said the USA is the most sexually repressed on the surface, but engaged in the most debauchery. I mean, Ron Will spoke on this before too. The sexual underworld is right in motherfuckers' faces.
I was about to say
they can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Every day on Instagram.
every second.
Hey, y'all remember when?
Y'all
remember when
Let me get
Ashley
my girl
met?
named Candy. What's up, Candy? How are
What's
you?
up?
What's
up? Can you hear me?
Clothing and stuff.
Just like candy.
Hey,
I like your pick.
thank you.
Don't y'all come on camera though.
What? You letting them hit on the first night and be your boyfriend or what?
Trying to see what these women look like.
Am I letting them what?
You letting
Apple.
them hit on the first
Sorry,
night?
smash.
Or do you got one night stand and one frills with benefits under your belt too?
No, I pretty much go off vibes. If the vibe is cool, I'ma just let the night go where it needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
But
As it should.
at the same time, I'm not I don't vibe it with everybody like that.
Yeah.
Are you
So
an empath?
Hold on, let me ask you this, Candy. What do it take for a man to smack your shit the first night? What kind of vibe do you need?
I mean, everything going smooth, conversation going smooth. We laughing, we having a good time. The sexual chemistry is lined up. I'm not about to stop a good night. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that you don't get that all the time. So
Right.
most of my relationships, the longest two I've been in from 10 years, we smashed on the first night, but we was together for 10 years after that. So sometimes you just gotta go with the vibe and shit. You don't get them vibes every day. Now if you just on some sexual shit, I done had 2 one-night stands and that was it. But that was just on some drunk. I'm outside, you know.
Wilding out, ain't she?
Nah, but that's I go off vibes, so
She said she was outside.
Yeah.
See, that's
Hey,
my point.
Let me ask.
Miss Hazel Eyes got a good point too, right up there, Affy.
Hold on, let me ask Candy something, and I'm gonna read it off real quick.
Oh yeah, that's a good answer.
How often have you let these guys hit on the first night and then they kind of get out of control? You know what I'm saying? Like, because for real, like guys be talking to players shit, but then like I say, me coaching this stuff, I know the other parts. So it's like guys they hit it, and then they'll be on some stalker or I love you, I want to be. But how often does that happen? And then I'm gonna get the
I think a lot.
Yeah. So
I think a lot.
Well, the 2 one-night stands I had, I didn't really care to exchange the numbers because I was out of town, so that was what it was. But
that's that OTG.
The other ones I had, I was in a relationship for 10, and then the other one was 7, so it was back to back. So I've really been in a relationship since I was like 18. You know, so them 2 lasted, kept me out the street.
Okay. Now, hold on. Let me get this super chat real quick. Thank you, King Jordan. He says, I don't hit on the first date. I don't know if she a weird one, and King Jordan don't date no weird girls. King Jordan, if you want to join the conversation, just let me know. You can come up. And let me get
King Jordan, salute, boy.
Salute.
King Jordan. So Hazel Eyes says, in my opinion, women are often more sexually driven than this is facts. It ain't just your opinion. More sexually driven than men. Many are just uncomfortable admitting for fear of being judged. Facts.
That's big facts.
A sexual charged woman is just that. regardless of her bringing up or background. It just takes the guy to bring it out of her.
More
Facts.
facts.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all heard about the girls' trips. Y'all be letting y'all girls go out of town and doing all this shit, and they getting bumped on, bro.
Mhm.
I'll tell you. Don't let her come to my town, nigga.
They'll
She gonna
remix
be
it.
our
Like,
girl.
look. They'll tell you how much of a hoe they friend is. Man, my friend she slept with 2 dudes in one night. I'm like, girl, you got me fucked up. And what was you doing when she was sleeping with 2 dudes in one night? Get the fuck out of
Exactly.
here.
Filming.
Uh,
Girls on wow.
Somebody got something. Thank you, King Jordan. Let me know if you want to join.
Yeah,
Shit, her
yeah.
friends gonna tell you everything you need to know. You ain't even gotta ask her questions. You can just see how her friends are carrying themselves. You know what I'm saying? That tells you
exactly.
everything you need to
100%.
know about the chick.
Yeah, you and the thing is it's not that the first date is not 100% foolproof on knowing what the woman is or not, because time reveals everything. You can't replace
Mhm.
time. So, bruh,
Right.
like some of the girls. So I used to have the mindset of, okay, she comes from a broken home. There's this baggage. This is that. They're more sexually active than a girl that comes from a good home and has stability. Hell nah, bruh. Some of the most square girls I dated had some of the worst past, and some of the girls from the most broken homes were the most disciplined because of that. They
What
were
you mean
like,
by
Right.
worst
nah,
pass,
like,
Trav? What you mean by worst pass? Like what? Getting their ass beat? Like what?
dude, like girls who are adults, fucking teenagers, fucking wanted all these
Wait,
type of
who or
like
what?
girls that were adults, fucking teenagers. We're in our 30s. She's fucking teenagers. Like girls that wanted to use all these type of like hardcore toys, like hurting themselves, like I said, like getting
You
slapped and
said
called a
hurt
fucking
themselves.
yeah, like getting slapped and called a bitch and shit like that. Like I
Okay.
mean, you know what I'm saying? Like going like wanting to sleep with 2 dudes at the same time. Like done that, slept with brothers at the same time, bruh. I've not dated seriously, but messed with girls who later revealed they used to be prostitutes, and you don't necessarily know. They could look innocent, because I'm just saying, women are masters of the PR campaign. That's why they be in PR, because they run PR every day with themselves.
And they
These
cover
women,
for they cover for each other like the mafia.
I keep telling the
bruh, and they're
OG Rick,
cold.
they
Bruh, women's
women
code.
move. Women is the real motherfucking mafia.
There you go.
If you ever hear about the mafia, all you gotta think is women. I'm telling you, you
Dog,
don't see
women's
them. You don't
code
see these women on YouTube having complaints about dudes. Like dudes be on YouTube having complaints about women. They don't even let you know what the fuck going on with them.
And to double down on that, they will be quick to tell you that men are dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh yeah,
you know,
well, she a bitch, so you know, whatever.
Hey, real quick, let me bring Topaz in and Blackjack. That's my cousin right there. If you want to join, let me know. I'll link you, bro. So shout out to Topaz. You hear what we talking about?
Hey, Topaz.
Is the first night? Is that killing the relationship?
Well, I
That's
typed
a
it in
nice
the
book
chat, but
right
I'm gonna
there
read.
too. There you go. That's what we talking about. Go ahead, Topaz.
I typed it in the chat, but I'm gonna repeat it in case y'all didn't see it. So my answer to that is no. It doesn't necessarily disqualify you from a relationship. Now the question is, what do you have to offer outside of the bedroom? Because that's what gets you left. You know how many men get in relationships with a woman that gave it up on the first date, all because there's something else to her. She's not just showing up with a box and expecting to be handed life.
Hey, I want to shout out Andrew Tate from the Tate Brothers, because I watched the video with him and DJ. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Y'all gotta watch that Nugget Trash. That's a good one. About it's a so basically he said it's the truth. Dudes are hella easy to keep. I don't understand how women don't understand. Women be having so much ego that they want to, no, but I gotta put some sauce on this too. No, for a dude, if you are peaceful, give him sex, give him food, become like his friend to where he trusts you, that's it. Even if he go do shit, he's gonna come back to you. But then it's like y'all don't get it, because it's like y'all want to, but it's 50-50. I gotta put some of my, okay, well, you're gonna put some of your shit on there, but then you're gonna be single. What's more important, putting your salt and pepper on the shit or actually having a man? it's 3 women up here. What y'all say?
I mean, that's true. That's, but
Players in the chat.
I just haven't.
Am I lying in the chat? All the
Absolutely not.
No
Nelly's simple. Nelly's simple.
I forgot. What did he say?
You know
like,
what I mean?
It's like I want to argue and do all that. It's like it's like you want to check your man or tell him how it is, but you just push him away, and then other women become more desirable for him because when he thinks of you, he thinks of drama and shit.
Right.
But then you got another girl, she don't know you like that. She's she's doing the right stuff. So then you wonder why, well, I'm finer than her. How he gonna do that? Easy. Because you confrontational, you don't know when to shut the fuck up.
100%.
Don't be feeling like this. Just like this, just women, I'm telling you, if you pay for shit for dudes will spend more on you if you spend a little bit. You be trying to get on this. I need a gentleman. He need to show me it. Yeah, but then he ain't gonna give it to you the way you can get it. Just like it's just gestures. Like if we go out to coffee, just get the coffee. Don't just be like, that's the man job. Okay, I'll pay for the fucking coffee, but now you're not getting the dinner that you was about to get a dinner after this, but you want to let the man do it, and then guess what? Now you ain't getting the dinner. You don't even fucking know because I ain't told you. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's too much.
That's why women need to learn how to have discernment, man. That's the only way they're going to realize that and get to that point. Once they realize that, then everything else is downhill easy. We're not complicated at all.
Well, I know.
I want to know, is that facts for the fire sign?
Well, the guys on the panel are not complicated.
How easy, bro.
True.
Yeah, not complicated at all. Be yourself.
I say the chick, and I be wanting her to get it. Damn, bro, you just
give me some pussy.
Like, I'm trying to fuck with you. But
don't bother me when I don't want to be bothered.
Right.
All of this shit. I ain't got time to hear how you feel, especially if it ain't even about nothing. Like it's just some bullshit. You just want to be heard. It don't even be nothing like that.
Right. But you know what? I think a lot of women are insecure, and a lot of women go off of what society say. So even if they got a good thing, they're gonna fuck it up because they paying attention to what they friends got, what they think they got. So they don't even know how to be themselves in a relationship. So I think that and the feminine energy be gone. Like you said, they got egos. They coming in with egos and what he ain't got, what he ain't doing, instead of just enjoying the time and enjoying the vibe or whatnot.
Yeah, Candy got a real smooth vibe, and guys be liking her because she be finessing them, making them trust her. Making them feel like they best friends, and they tell all their business.
Here's the funny thing.
She read your book.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
I just burning my incense, and just dudes be like, it's easy, bro. That's why I'm doing this shit when women be making all these fucking complaints. No, what the fuck did you do? Because the shit is not hard. Now, if you fucking with a piece of shit ass dude, then you're tired of yourself.
Exactly.
You know
like she said, it's that ego. It's that ego. She said she was right.
So if I meet somebody new, right? I'm just like straight up.
Oh, there you go.
I don't, like don't expect me to pay for things, even though I know that if I'm into him. Hold on, let me finish. No, let me finish. Even though I know that if I'm into a person, then I'm going to want to do for them and buy things for them. It's going to be things that I know that they like because I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But on first meeting a person, I say that because I want to weed out the guys who think they're not going to pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to weed them out. I'm not trying to deal with you at all. But
sometimes it be the presentation though about how y'all ask for it. Like I remember one chick who I was digging, right? I was gonna look. Let me zoom in on me real quick. I was actually gonna pay anyway, right? But the whole thing is once we got to pay, she took a step back. I didn't like the step. I didn't like how she took the step back. She took the step back like handle it. No, bitch, what the fuck you mean handle it? Like no, like I'm. So you know, but the thing is, I was gonna do it anyway. But then you know, they're like 37, 34. Then here she go. Okay, bitch, that's gonna be the last time now, just because you did that.
Oh, she ain't do the
she ain't do the
twist in the tail on you, did she?
Yeah, no, she did the step back. I was gonna pay anyway, but just this because the gesture is like handle that. Okay, this gonna be the last handling I'm gonna do, dude, stupid. So,
yeah, y'all make sure y'all hitting Alfie's like button, subscribing, and hitting his cash app.
That's exactly why we. That's exactly why we going.
I'm gonna go another 30 minutes. Y'all better drop a donation, just like the intro. Y'all better drop a donation or a cash app, because this is only supposed to be an hour show. We going overtime. Y'all better put some respect.
But
that's exactly why we meet at Starbucks, because I'm not dropping those $34 on no broad. I just fuck that.
I feel you, TLP, on that one.
Starbucks.
It was the
getting coffee is cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I will buy me a hot cup of coffee, and I will get her a tall glass of water with ice.
I'm her. She did this. Oh, okay. All right. That's what we do.
Yeah.
But, well, I'm saying, just real quick too, like, see, even times, look, sometimes women can even offer to pay, and we ain't gonna let you pay, but just them you saying it is double time.
Yeah.
Like, it's the gesture.
Hey, it's the gesture. 7 times out of 10, we're gonna be like, no, we got it. But if you can't do that, come on, you are out.
100%. I've had some chicks come with that sense of entitlement, and I'll feel them out, and you know, I'll sit back, and even sometimes women's friends are their worst enemies, because they'll shit on just not even knowing you, and they'll get a vibe, and they'll say, oh yeah, he looks like a player, you know. So it's a number of things that come.
Their girlfriends be dirty macking on niggas, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
He ain't shit, girl.
Okay,
how you know?
Go ahead, beautiful. Go ahead. We're gonna get beautifully animated in, and then let's go to Topaz. Who ain't talking to me? Get beautifully animated in Topaz.
So for me, firstly, it's the environment I was raised in. Okay, my dad always paid for stuff, and of course, that's what my brother learned. So my brother always paid for stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the environment I was raised in.
Right.
And then what started me saying, you know, I don't expect me to pay for nothing, was I was sleeping with a male stripper, and we went out, and he didn't pay the bill.
And he had all those ones in his G-string.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, he paid the bill, but the thing is, he had okay, this is what happened. Okay, so the bill is coming. He goes to the bathroom, and the bill, when he was gone, the bill was set on my side, whatever. So I slid it back. I slid it on his side, and when he came back, I went to the restroom, and he's like, "Oh, you embarrassed me and stuff like that. I don't pay, for things and stuff like that. Women pay for me and all that stuff." You know what I'm saying? First of all, I don't. This is my first and only stripper that I've dealt with, whatever. So I don't know this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Right. And because he acted so stupidly, instead of just educating me, I had to talk to another stripper, which I knew before him. I had to talk to him, run down the situation.
Your shit keeps escalating. Go ahead.
No. Me, like,
you went from novice to now
the common denominator, the stripper that we both know. He was friends with one of my peers from martial arts school. And we worked together. We would work out together at the gym and stuff like that. So we had a nice friendship. You know what I'm saying? So I ran down the situation to him, and he's the one who told me how it works for the male strippers. You know what I'm saying? that they don't pay for things. Women pay for things for them, and basically it's a reverse. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
And I was just like, okay.
I don't even strip, and they do that for me. I don't strip until after the date.
And it's like, okay, he could just told me that. Well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I called him up or texted him and say, hey, I'll give you. I didn't know. I'll run you your money back, because he was also a photographer. So the money he spent was actually what he needed for his photography stuff. So I was willing to give him his money. I wasn't going to deal with him again, because, like I said, I have the way that I was raised, and so it just wasn't going to work. But I was willing to give him his money back. That was like because of the misunderstanding. But that's what made me be so upfront about what I expect out of a relationship and stuff like that. Even though, like I said, I'm not. When I care about a person, I do for a person. You know what I'm saying? Because I care. So
how long do it take? How long do it take you to care about somebody before so you can start doing for them?
Like caring and loving a person, like depending on the person, it doesn't take me that long. The thing is, for me, is falling in love with a person. That might take a while. And that's what I need to be in a long-term relationship with a person. But yeah, loving a person, like I have such a big heart, and I'm an empath, so it doesn't take me long to feel love for a person. You know what I'm saying? But to me, falling in love with a person, that's really getting into like a romantic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a deeper emotion for me, and that doesn't come by often.
Topaz, what you got? We're gonna pass it to Candy, and then whoever want to say something. What you got?
Oh no, wait. So, given what I told you all, am I going about this the right way or not?
I don't know. We can't go out on a date because you want me to pay.
Yeah.
You gotta take us on 3 days.
No, I don't want to.
I'm telling you.
No, I didn't hear you. There was other people talking. Sorry.
This is what I'm telling you. That raises your stock. Like, dude. See, women, the ego is like, I ain't got to do. Okay, you don't have to. But what I'm telling you is to raise your stock with a high value man or a player type cat who's used to women. You gotta step out of your element to get his attention, bro. You have to.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you want a simp ass dude who don't get no bitches and don't, then that's a different story. But if you gotta, because it's always competition when you're dealing with these cats. So you gotta be different than the most. Like you looking at it like a dude gonna be like, yeah, because I'm a pimp. Like, no, we ain't taking it like that. We like, okay, that she cool as fuck. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's different. Y'all, what y'all think a man are like is different. Y'all think it's like the way y'all think, except it's a man. Like it's a totally different vibe.
I think a lot of chicks be scared to spend on dudes on the first date as the dudes that they like because they probably done been taken advantage of.
Right.
So
that's what I don't want, but I also don't want to.
So for you dudes out there who do run into chicks that's willing to spend on you, you can't just be taking advantage of the situation like that.
Right.
She spent 3 times, and nigga spent once. She'll remember.
She got to stop dating strippers.
That was way back, and that was only one time. That was very short-lived. Okay, that was very short-lived.
You only take his dick for a living. That's it. That's all you do.
Yeah. I don't strip, but I have the underwear. You know, the elephant trunk underwear.
But I'm saying, like, is it good that I'm being upfront about not paying for a lot of things, or just like not say that?
Let me answer your question and give you bonus game. So this is the issue. Women will lay out their program and their expectations before there's mutual interest. Like, bitch, why are you telling me what I want a man to do this? I don't even like you yet. Fuck you telling me.
Okay, I got you now. Okay.
Like, let's like look in each other's eyes and like, I like you. Y'all know the look when you just kind of gaze like, I fucking rock with you. Let's get that first. I met you on the fucking train, and I text you. You called me, and you already telling me what it is you like, you dislike. Like in the woman's mind, she's looking at it like, I'm laying it on the table. No, you're laying. What you're doing is you're laying that she's just gonna get pumped and dumped on the table. Because niggas, they don't want to hear that shit. They may just be like, oh, for real, but they like, okay, I'm just gonna fuck now. You literally talk yourself out of relationships and out of situations because you got so much pride and ego that dudes don't want to hear that shit. Oh yeah, and I'm used, and especially the other shit. I'm used to this and that. Man, niggas don't want to hear that shit.
Plus, the only expectations that women should have when they're dealing with guys is you should expect that he ain't gonna put his hands on you in a violent way. But to expect that he gonna pay on the first date just because he a guy, yeah, you're a little bit behind the times.
Yeah, y'all, they living by this 19. That's what my mama was doing, bro. My mama was born in 48. Like, that's a long time ago. Shit fucking evolves. That shit was working back then before, when you had to actually go outside to get validated and shit. The rules have changed.
I think when a woman lead with love, and meaning like all the ego is out the picture, you will have a lot of discernment on who not to do certain shit with. And you can come in a situation loving and not on no just, not on with your feelings on your shoulder, like somebody gonna do something to me. Because if you real anyway, it's gonna shine out. Somebody gonna see it.
You're gonna sense that. You're gonna sense that right away.
You can kind of sense who deserve your time and who don't if you take the ego out. But if you got your ego walking in like you a nigga with, what he ain't finna do and all this, you ain't gonna see nothing.
Facts.
So I'd say
I'm not
talking from ego at all. I'm just an honest person. But you still have helped me. So thank you.
I don't be having the finesse game, bro. That's a shame.
I said thank you.
It's like y'all be pulling y'all dick out trying to show how big y'all dick is, but it ain't no big because you a woman. That's the whole fucking thing.
Okay, so he's not gonna say you're welcome.
Okay, so what's the question I'm answering?
Come on.
No, I heard the conversation, but that sounded like advice. So what's the question you asking everybody?
I'm asking how you feel.
Wait a minute.
About the conversation.
How I feel?
How do you feel? How do you feel? Okay, look, boom. How do you feel about treating dudes and stuff? How you feel about that?
I mean, first of all, I don't have a set determination. It depends on like how the vibe is going. If I'm closer to the register, I don't know. Like, it just, you feel it in the moment. So I'm not opposed to it.
Right. Yeah.
I like what you mentioned your date. I don't think it should be no playing chicken to see who's gonna reach for the bill first. And I also feel like
that's hilarious.
You better be patient.
I had one time. This how cold she was, bro. So
that would be a good date. She's grabbing check faster than me. I'll be like, give it back. She'd be like, no, I'm gonna pay. I'll be like, all right.
Not that hungry hippo when you grab stuff.
TLP, this how she did me. Look, so she slid first off, she slid in my DMs. So that's the whole other. So she approached me, right? So I think at that day I might have had some oysters or some shit, right? So
wait, ain't nobody there. A woman slid in your DMs, Affy? Say it ain't so, because niggas say that shit don't happen. I've been telling niggas since
definitely happen.
2019 that chicks will
Let me get to the cold part. What's up, Edward? Edward Bailey, shout out to you, E-Love. So look, so she sits in my DMs, and I had some oysters. I eat some oysters. So the La Piñata place, you know, my spot is not that far. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm finna go eat some. You know what I'm saying? Come up. So she come now. I wasn't tripping on paying, but the thing is, she started ordering drinks for me. So I'm thinking, okay, she got this. So she's like, yeah, let me get a Maserati, some food shit, and then what you want? I'm like, well, shit, give me a beer. Then we had like 4 drinks. Then she did, and I'm like, bro, how the fuck you gonna approach me? Then order shit for me, and then hit me with the step back. Come the fuck on, bro.
She tried to finesse you, right?
So you,
oh yeah, she out of there.
she
way out of there.
Not paid, but that was the last time. Like, you got me fucked up. How you gonna be ordering my shit?
Yeah.
And
am I bugging?
So she ordered the drinks for you.
Am I tripping? Does that okay? So just put yourself in my shoes. So it does. Am I tripping?
No,
because if I was just gonna say, like, if I'm with you and I'm just like, hey, what you want to drink and stuff like that, then I'm asking you, so I already know that I'm paying for the drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's cold because she offering and what do I want to drink? That was the part that fucked me up. Not like I was drinking already and I offered her one. She offered herself one and was like, oh, what do you want to drink? Oh, okay, well, I'm at this.
Here's my opinion, right? Whoever's in control of the date. So if you had asked her to join you, like you was just going to eat, and if she invite herself, then it's Dutch. But if you asked her and was like, I'm going to eat, I would like to talk to you while I'm eating, you know, like you ask her on a date, then you pay big. But when you're there, the reason why you're paying is because you're managing the date. You're saying where y'all go next. You're saying what gets ordered, what we do, the activities. So if you're the one who's in control on a date, then you're the one who's paying. Let's say you asked her out, but then she takes over the date, then she paying because if she's ordering shit, if she's saying this what we gonna do next, that means she's in charge on the date. So whoever's coming up with the ideas is the one that needs to be ready to pay for it.
Fuck that. She ain't in charge of shit and she's still paying.
Well,
I'm gonna tell her what I want her to pay for.
What I like and shit, and I'm paying for it.
Wow, get this right here, baby. Yeah, that right there, the spicy.
Nah, but even if he's in charge of the date and stuff like that, but like if you're asking him what you want to drink and stuff like that, like you take care of that part. You know what I'm saying?
She better ask me what I want to drink and then come back with it in her hand. With
that part too.
Face.
Yeah,
that part too.
See, now this is a good point because I be telling y'all I be leaving women at restaurants and shit. See, now y'all see why. See, y'all just always no, you get left at the restaurant for shit like that. No,
I'm elevated from the restaurant. I'm elevated from the restaurants. You got to be special because I'm gonna invite you to the house. I'm gonna cook you some of this drunk beef and jasmine rice, and you're gonna be fat with a smile on your motherfucking face, trying to figure out how you can get back over here to fuck with this nigga. You're like,
that's the Jersey shit right there.
Yeah, that's right. and Tom's gonna have some smoke for you too.
If we fucking, you for sure get it. But I'm not spending money to fuck. I'm not doing it. It don't seem right to me. Why? Why? It ain't like you don't get a nut too. It don't feel good to you. Like it feel good to your ass too. So what the fuck am I doing? Like no. Like and then we gonna fuck. That's cool. But I'm not like. Let me. I don't look at dates as attempts. Like, okay, one strike. I went out with her, didn't fuck. Now I'm gonna attempt to get like, no. If we dating, we definitely fucking. That's just how it go. And then somebody be like, oh well, like on the video, oh well, you can't get the date. Oh, well, I don't want your pussy then. I don't want your pussy if I gotta pay for it like that.
Facts.
I don't even want it, bro. It don't even seem genuine. It seems like you rating me on the dates and shit, not on me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I would just like to point out to all you fellas in the audience, because I told you this, guys, this shit like last year. When a woman really fuck with you, she gonna spend some money on you. That's how you know the shit is real.
Yeah.
And if she don't spend money on you, she thinks she's better than you, like my man T.O.P. said.
Or she think you a trick.
No, like I said, even with my background, like that's facts. Like when you care about a person or whatever, you want to do stuff for them. Period.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you do shit for me, I want to do shit for you back.
Yeah,
right.
The key is when women start spending their bread on you, because women are very, very selfish, especially when it comes to money. But when they start spending their bread on you, you can't take advantage of the shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's where a lot of you niggas fuck up at.
Yeah.
Oh, she done bought me some Jordans. We get this bitch to buy me a Kevin Samuels suit. Yeah, no, you're not.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have any bad feelings towards the stripper. It was like just miscommunication and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you give him a second chance.
No, that's not my life. That's not my life.
Yeah.
Beautiful animated. You should go on and join Nun Mode too. You when last time you got took down? How long it's been?
It's probably like 5 years now.
Come on now.
What?
You ain't been celibate no 5 motherfucking years. You've been over there packing on that thing. Stop playing.
Yeah.
I know what time it is. I know you got
Japanese 5,000.
Yeah. Nasty, bro. If you gotta bust 5 nuts per day, you cannot be like, oh well, I'm celibate. I mean, I'm not talking about you. I'm in general. I'm just saying, period. Like women to be, I ain't had sex in 6 months. Yeah, but you got a fucking dildo, you got the power shit, you got the dick machine. Like, so it's the same shit.
You're gonna learn
If you doing
today.
all that, you still sexually motivated.
Hell of it though. Not even like just rubbing one out. Just like when times get hard and she didn't got a little tipsy and shit and put on a porno. But I'm just talking about I got one before coffee, one before work, one on lunchtime, and one tonight. Like, you ain't fucked the guy in 1 year, but you get him 5 nuts per day. Like, what the fuck?
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that women could go 5 years without busting no nut because they got a whole part of their body that ain't got no fucking use but pleasure. I can't go for that.
That's the great eggplant family.
I can get to it now. So we saying when the last time you masturbated?
Boom.
I ain't telling you that.
15
minutes ago. I want to know if you got
Wait.
film of that.
Wait. Stop. So I can tell. Stop it.
If you got film of that, please send it over.
So my definition of celibacy.
Okay, it was this week. No cap.
No.
You already answering by doing all of that.
Japanese 5,000.
Dude, what? Anyway,
you talking one-on-one with me. You can't swear with me. I'm gonna stick to your ass now. So
Natasha said, I got caught with my right hand. My ex he said, okay, now I see why you don't trip off.
He said, I got caught with my hand. That's why
women be jerking off more than dudes do. Dudes just have
because
shit, one of my bros just
the old shower massager.
Okay, I'm gonna have y'all. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
I was just about to say that, the shower head.
The shower massager, yeah.
Hey,
nowadays I was so horny, I just rubbed one out. Yeah, they do it too.
They got them double shower heads. They got the one at the top and the ones that's removable.
Yeah.
Hold on, DLP. She trying to be sick. Has it been this week or not? It's Wednesday. LDA, come up, bro. Shout out to LDA.
LDA, salute. Motu.
I said no. And
Has it
No,
been in the
today or
last?
no for the week?
Has it been in the last
No,
7
today
days?
or for
Dang,
the
can
week?
I talk?
No,
It's
if you got to start
ridiculous.
lying, I already know. Go ahead though.
Okay.
Okay, celibacy for me is not being with a person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So and so
and for the most part,
you be rubbing them out in front
for
of the
the
mirror.
so it hasn't been this week though. You can't swear. Then I don't know what you thought you was talking. It hasn't been this week.
for the most part,
You already
I do
answered,
not masturbate.
but it just so happened you did this week, correct?
All right.
I
For the
said
most
no.
part.
And
No,
that's the last
you
time I
said
said
no
no.
for today.
But
I'm
you
talking
will.
about since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today.
I
Nothing.
said no.
she
So-
guilty. The notorious
So-
Twitter fingers.
So for the most part, I don't masturbate because
What you mean for the most part? That means that so
yeah,
that's
for the
what
most
other
part.
parts do.
I rarely do it. Rarely do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, because the thing is, it's easier to be celibate when you don't do anything. You know, you go through the withdrawals, whatever, which is harsh. It's like I can get so damn aggravated going through like the withdrawals of being, like having no orgasm, whatever. But after that, like I'm good. Like my body's not yearning for it and stuff like that, so it makes celibacy easier.
All right. Well, check this out.
It's just that at some point your body's gonna be wanting it again. You know what I'm saying? So
Tuesday,
depending on the level of depending on the level of horniness, whatever. Yeah, I might have to bust out some toys.
Right.
But for the most part, I don't do that for, like I said, for the reasoning of not having to go through that withdrawal stage. Because this man, that's annoying.
Some women love them out, some women tap them out.
Yeah.
I want to say I was in.
Come up, y'all guys, super chat, because Mahogany gonna get up here and lie. So at least I gotta say.
Wow. Mahogany's here, yay!
No, that's crazy. I gonna come up here lying.
So I was in
You already in
college
trouble with me anyway.
when I was first in college, and I was doing work study.
Okay.
That was my first time like choosing to be celibate, and I was going through the withdrawals. It was horrible.
Did you get the shakes?
No, but I could feel everything. Like when people would speak, I could feel their vibrations. When people would walk on the floor, I could feel the vibrations. It's like I was just sensitive to everything. And
Like
started
that
pissing me off.
Female blue ball.
It was pissing me off. I was just like, oh, I don't want to be around these people no more. So
Y'all see how nasty it is?
Nah, that's like
Y'all hear it, right? Y'all hear how nasty it is? I wish they want to get fucked. Nasty.
Good vibrations.
no, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Y'all really be thinking one of them nasty and
I
shit.
want
Y'all-
like it was like I almost wanted to just punch somebody. Like stop walking, stop talking, shut the hell up.
You just backed up.
Wow. Everybody got
You need to
because
relieve
you
all that
ain't getting none.
tension.
That's
So
fucked up.
yep.
Huh?
I said, so everybody got to suffer because you ain't getting none. That's fucked up.
I didn't say nothing. I was thinking it.
So
I was
That's
thinking
that
it.
grouchy, that grouchy energy.
No.
So you never.
That's that good
No,
coochie right there.
no. I kind of like because I was working with somebody else, so I kind of slid to the background, so they would ask her questions and bother her. And that didn't have to be bothered with nobody. I just
pussy right there.
So,
That's that pussy. You just look at it, that motherfucker starts dripping.
Right.
See? You hear her laugh?
He's sitting on the washer on the spin cycle.
Oh crap. Oh my goodness.
Hell no. You ain't been good.
Hey,
behind
I've had some moments where
she fuck around and hit
I've
you
had
with
some
the, you ain't
moments.
ready for this pussy.
She come out of that drought and kill you.
Finish him.
Y'all so extra.
Oh, Jonathan stupid. Talk about great flood. Shut up.
No cap. She done got horny right now just thinking about sex. To tell me I'm lying. I can feel your horny. Got horny just off of this conversation.
Talking about Niagara Falls.
No, I'm good.
Turn the camera off. You turn the camera off. You didn't got wet.
No, LDA.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have got wet. You wet right now.
No.
Yeah, you are. Trap, make her wet right now. Talk sexy to her. Let's go ahead and seal it. Let's go ahead and close this deal. Get her, Trap. If Trap starts singing, you can have an orgasm.
I was just gonna
right now. Come on.
Why? We got showers.
Wait.
Get her, Trap.
You know he wrong.
Make her orgasm right now.
It's beautiful. Are you sitting on your feet?
Super chat.
Huh?
Are you sitting on your feet?
No.
She got her legs crossed, sitting on her feet.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to be on none
This is
mode.
what
That
I
shit
get for
don't
being
work.
honest.
Stop acting like that about none mode. It has a good purpose. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It
It's
is not
not
being
good.
used
No,
for evil.
All that backed up energy.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You better be quiet
I'm
because you're gonna
sorry.
have an
I say-
orgasm online next after her. So you better.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not talking to y'all. Up here talking to yourself. Y'all ain't gonna blow my shit.
Hello.
You gonna be next.
Yeah.
Topaz.
Topaz
and
gonna
I
scream after you.
She tapped you, Topaz.
Listen, and when it gets to that point, I'll log off of here. Y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all blow my shit. If I'm about to get one, y'all ain't gonna
Well, if Topaz leave, we know she rubbing one out.
Right.
I mean, listen, when I leave, I may or may not be, but I don't even believe in it. I think it's dumb. It's the equivalent of having an imaginary friend. At some point, you just grow the hell up and accept the fact that you ain't getting no dick today. You know, like it ain't that damn serious. That's how I view it.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
my
right, DJ Topaz.
Okay. You know, Topaz, you my sis, girl. I love you.
Yeah.
But I can't claim no numb mode after I learned about babies underneath the church and stuff like that. I just can't.
Wait, what?
I'm celibate.
What the hell? Who got babies under the church? See, look, this
Them
ain't gonna work out religion.
Them nuns.
Oh hell no, that's crazy.
That's why
Just horny
you
and
know.
you can't pull off the dick and the toys. Don't try to make it seem like because nuns and all of this shit and babies.
That's why I can't claim numb mode with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I know
Let me
you not like them, of course. But
Yeah, man, like this shit is new to me.
them trifling chicks over there. I can't use that. I can't use that name.
You get a nut. We all get a nut.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh wow. So this how y'all act after No Nut November? It's December the 8th, and this way
Hey,
y'all
I'll
act.
fuck around and show up to your front door with the Planters peanut goddamn
see.
costume on. Like, I hope you're ready.
I know,
You get a
Jonathan.
nut.
Love you
We all get a nut.
The cane and everything. Ain't no half stepping.
Mahogany, you want to come up and lie or not?
But see, okay.
Why gotta be all that?
Mahogany.
Yeah, how y'all gonna
Mahogany.
be like? What if? Okay, so how can y'all
Mahogany
say? So y'all don't think no woman ever can be celibate? Y'all think that's just a foreign concept? Huh?
Not forever. You might be
Not
celibate
forever,
for
no.
Right.
a month.
You gotta release that
Right.
energy.
Right.
I
Well,
mean,
okay, so let me
that coochie gonna start itching.
You
That
like
coochie
Yeah.
gonna start
I
itching.
can go for like I said. What?
You start leaning on a bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
Was it like?
Exactly.
I think.
Hell no.
I think
Look,
the
okay.
first time it was like maybe I made a year or two before having to masturbate, whatever.
How old
And
was
you
you,
know,
like 12?
Okay, so let me explain to y'all why women can't go celibate.
Okay, all right. Everybody listen.
Okay, so here's the reason why. Because it ain't hard to get penis. Y'all niggas out there handing it out, throwing it at bitches. Y'all pay women to take it off y'all hands.
Right.
So it ain't hard to get dick. You know that if you stop taking dick today, the minute you decide to come back into the game, niggas ain't gonna be like, nah, you left us. They gonna be like, all right, I'm signed up. So like it ain't hard, you know? So just so y'all know.
That's because you got a little bit of booty, so it ain't hard for you. You could just
Wait, what now? I can't hear you. What you say?
No, I believe women can get celibate just because I believe it because of this reason. Because there's so many dudes that don't know how to turn them on. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They get a lot of dicks thrown their way, but it's not the dicks they want, you know? So it's like women be having dicks coming their way, but they have the dick windshield wipers on. They're all batting them away. The ones they really want are like on TV, or they're not close, or they finally find that one and then it came from a toxic relationship. So then they have to like stay away from the dude because of all that. You know what I'm saying? I just like when this is kind of a side note, but I like when you have like your fuck game's good and you unlock the secret codes on them, because like dog, like the last chick, like we get down and she's like, oh yeah, I don't give head to somebody on the first night. All right, I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I start hitting, and then she's like, oh shit, and then I'm just listening. This is how it evolves for cats. I never had this. So I'm hitting. She's like, oh shit, this is like, you know, she's starting to moan like, oh shit, like she wasn't ready. Then she's like, oh, you got hook dick. Dog, so them chicks just sprung off that shit. They got that hook. She's like, oh, you got that hook because it hits the G spot.
That's that curve.
So then you do that, right?
Since 1976.
Then listen. Then I start choking her. She's like, "Oh, you nasty, huh? Oh shit, you nasty." So then after that, I get done because she likes it, bruh. She just puts it in her mouth with the condom still on. Like, I'm like, oh, I thought you don't do that. And it's like, well, if you don't do that shit, I took the condom off, and then, bruh, she went Tasmanian devil on my shit. So don't be believing that shit. They'll put up their defenses. but if you know what you're doing, they're like, oh shit, nah, this is that nigga. I'm all the rules are going out the window because I want to get mine tonight. So you just gotta know that.
That's true.
You gotta hit him with the stanky leg and give him the stanky face.
Hey,
breathe. Don't die.
Super chat. He says salute to the panel. Thank you. And let me bring my big bro LDA on.
Salute.
Salute. How's everyone doing? What's going on? I see y'all talking.
Y'all know these streams until early. Y'all better get on there.
You know, LDA.
Yes.
You know the dude who need to be doing those audio books.
That's why LDA.
Yes, I actually have an audio book out called The Erotic Sapiosexual Meditation for Women.
Are you doing the voice though?
I don't think
I have the voice for it.
Yeah.
What?
I have the voice for it. Yes.
I don't think they're ready for LDA.
No, are you doing the voice?
Let's do it.
Hold on 1 second.
Let the creaming commence.
That's because somebody just called him right now.
Hello. Yeah.
Beautiful's ordering the book.
So yes,
Beautiful about to tap out tonight.
I have the book is actually
the audio chat party. Y'all want to keep the live going? Drop them donations. Thank you, JW.
So it's an hour long, and what I do is I take you on a journey from your head to your toe, and by the end of it, you should have been thoroughly wet, excited, and if you're with someone, they're going to enjoy the pleasure.
No, I'm saying, are you doing the voice though?
I did the voice, I did the music, I set the tone, I created.
Somebody's breaking a drought tonight.
No.
So this is the
no.
Okay. I'm actually at work, so
the reason behind my question is there's so many horrible audiobooks out there because the voice is so robotic. There's no character, there's no emotion behind it, and it's just dry. So
No, this is
that's why I be asking.
this was with this audiobook. What I did was when I created it earlier this year, and so what I did a test run on a couple of ladies, and I got their feedback from it. And from the feedback I got from it, they were thoroughly excited and wanted to. They had a man there that would have took care of them, but they took care of themselves. That was their response to me.
Hold on real quick, bro. Hold on real quick, bro. Shout out to Sir Ism. I'm gonna do a Sir Ism right now. So if y'all know what that is, y'all don't go nowhere. We're gonna do a Sir Ism. So what happened now?
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid, dude.
You don't want to do it. Lawrence, before you came, she was at 75%. He would have finished right there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You lucky he at work.
There you go. The audiobook was created because for many years I have walked and talked women through orgasms over the phone. And I became very proficient at it to the point where they can be anywhere in the world and they will come for me. And so what I've done is I just know how to use my cadence and my voice and my tonality and some other key things I can't say on here. That's top secret that I do to get women to get to that place relatively very fast.
Don't give out your secret seasoning.
I can't give out the secret season, but I guarantee every woman who has listened to it has definitely got excited, has definitely been not beyond excited. Let me use another word. The drop they may have been in has turned into a waterfalls. And so the power of it is a lot of guys don't have the game. They miss one part of the game. Yes, you can have the sex part when you get down, but they have never taken her through her mind. And once a man has thoroughly saturated a woman's mind with his words, what happens is she now is already ready and to receive anything that he gives her. So I do that thoroughly.
Facts.
See, you see, that was 7% right there. Y'all see, y'all play. Y'all ain't real players. Y'all can't tell. I could tell. She went up 7%. You got her in three.
She's ordering the book right now.
Right. So but the audio book is out there. But I think the biggest thing is if guys would have tapped in and get their bedroom game together, but they also get their mouthpiece to get her to a place where she's, super ready. I've done this so many times. It's amazing. It cuts down on the foreplay because it cuts on the foreplay because now I have already foreplayed in your mind. And so by the time I touch you, your behind is already mine. But I'm just talking right now. I'm at work.
That rhyme?
I didn't mean to do that.
Did that rhyme?
Let me jump.
Topaz, you can tell she wanted.
He made it rhyme.
Well, I got a question.
You can tell she want to fuck. Don't try to lie for your friend.
Is it wet?
No, I'm not.
You made it wet.
I'm not.
You in public. Just think if all of us wasn't in here, you would be all in. You would be putting your legs behind your back right now.
Hey, there's another thing I wanted to
that's how cold it is.
Hey, there's another thing I want to say real quick, and I agree 100% with LDA. The one thing I do notice is that when guys like are first learning game or they want to like get more sexy, quote unquote, they focus too much on trying to like escalate with too much sexiness too soon. So they'll try to be like say stuff and be creepy, like, oh yeah, I like how you look, or like, oh, are you gonna be a good partner tonight or something like that? But they do it at the wrong times, like hella corny ass game, and they strike out because they're not gonna be smooth. I think for a lot of guys, and I think I'm pretty good at this, I know how to be sexy without being sexy, if that does make sense. So it's like, okay, if you meet with somebody,
it's natural.
like you take them to a restaurant, but have you ever been here? No. Oh, okay, boom. I already know this place is tight. I've been here a lot. She's never been there. So I already know the tight spots about the place to accentuate, because I know it's about experience. It's not about money. There's places you can go where they're cheap, but the experience feels like $1 million.
Exactly.
Look at this appetizer. This appetizer is only like $5-10, but you ain't never had this appetizer. When she eats it, go eat that right now. You gonna like that. She eats it. She smiles. She looks at you like, oh, this is hella good. So what did you convey right there? You're fly and you got leadership. She could trust you because you're gonna take it to the promised land. It's like Aladdin.
Hey, Unique.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit. They want that.
Unique gonna make you wet right now. She already Unique. You want to make her wet? She already like what we at, like 83%. You only need 17%.
Damn.
Unique, come finish her. Unique, come finish her.
I got a question. What did you have for lunch today?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
What did you have for lunch today? What did you eat for lunch today?
Chicken. No, turkey. Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkey. Damn. What is it?
Okay.
Like turkey pasta. You know, like
turkey pasta.
Like
what kind of sauce was it?
LDA sauce.
Close your eyes, baby.
All we need is the old school.
No, it's like a.
Okay, don't keep on. I know how to do this too.
So you got turkey, egg noodles, and cream of celery and cream of chicken in it.
Okay, this is the thing. So if this was the scenario, what I would do is I would ask you the same thing and say, what would you have for lunch? And as you're sipping on that soup or that turkey soup, I want you to think about how it would taste and associate that taste as it touch your lips and as this soothing savor of that flavor hits your lips. I want you to think about me kissing you. So I would make you associate kissing with that lunch just that quickly. So every time you take a sip and you begin to chew on the chicken, you're thinking about how it is to kiss me. So what I've done now, I associate chicken and kissing at the same time. So while you're eating that, you're now thinking about what? Kissing me. But I'm just talking right now. I'm actually at work.
The question is who's going to finish her.
Man, I might have to leave this one up, man. This is too good entertainment. Right?
That's anchoring. That's anchor game.
This will have to be the last one for real though. I can't keep going back on my work because this is some good stuff. This is
so what?
Hold on. Put a fire sign if y'all gonna make sure y'all drop comments when this is over, because when I make the long joints, y'all be forgetting to drop the fucking comments and shit. If I make a video, y'all drop 100 fucking comments, but when I have some shit 2 hours, then I get like 3 of them bitches. So if you guys all put the fire signs, y'all gonna leave the fire signs and 100s in the chat. I'll leave this up so that way if you came late, you can catch the playback. Cause I'm telling you now, these joints is coming down, but this is too much random good stuff though.
And ladies, go cop LDA's audio book right now.
That's right.
Let me see if I can find. Let me go find if I can find the link. But it's actually
Misha, you want a cream too right now? You want a turn?
Okay, great.
Beautiful's phone is gonna be busy later.
Wow. Wow.
You know, Misha, you know that foot on the head? You laughing because you nasty, because you already know what that is. That means you like it. Misha like that foot on the head.
Misha got that innocent look. That shit that'll fool them cornball niggas.
Bruh.
That innocent school teacher looking shit.
Nah, bruh. After I took down a minister, I said, this ain't nobody's safe, bruh. You got to push the line on all of them.
Yeah.
Push the line on all of them. Because human nature is human nature. We all can, because here's the thing, too, with church thing. I heard Avi do that one. The church is always reminding you, if you're super in it, of the temptation and lust in the world. See, if you're not super in the church, it's not something that's held over your head. But like, I remember I went to church with my ex, and the pastor came up to us and just pointed us out in the crowd. He's like, y'all need to stop having sex. He didn't even know us. He just looked and put, I was like, yeah. I'm like, what? Like, they're like, they're gonna make it a point of pointing it out, and then when you overly beat it into somebody's head, that makes them think about it because you're always bringing it up.
No, that
So
would
that's
piss me
the
off.
reverse game of that. It's like, bro, like so many people I met in the church, bro, they be having that, they know all the word and all that, and they be the biggest freaks, bro. They be knowing all the tricks of the trade.
Facts. It's human nature. They're human too. Like,
That
you know what
would
I'm saying?
that would piss me off for real.
It always be the people who be looking unassuming that be the biggest freaks.
Bruh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, seriously. Like, and a lot of guys think, oh, she comes, because I said earlier, she comes from a good home, she looks like this, she does all these positive things. She wouldn't do that. Shit. Some of them be the biggest ones because they have such a good girl image, and guys treat them a certain way because of that. They want that one guy that knows they still got desires too. So then that bad dude or whatever you want to call it comes around and he lets them get comfortable to unlock that wild side. Oh, it's a wrap, bruh. And they want to be dominated even more because they have such an image. When they get comfortable, it's like, shit, that's the same one's going to let you face fuck them and throw them around and pick them up and pile drive them and shit.
Oh, that's facts. Gotta make women comfortable when they with you, man, in order to open them up.
Absolutely.
If they ain't comfortable with you, and nothing's happening.
Facts.
And even though in a lot of cases, I personally believe that a lot of women be willing to have sex on the first date with the guy because he's doing everything right. That don't necessarily mean that you gotta fuck on the first day, but you can.
Well, like what's her name said, if the vibe is there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
like if the energy
vibing
is
with chicks
right.
before. I done been vibing with chicks. I done been vibing with chicks before and could have smashed on the first date and didn't. But I did it because I already knew that I could smash, and it wasn't no big deal to me. So.
Yeah, the thing is for me is I've gotten so used to a high percentage of women wanting to sleep with on the first date with me. If a woman doesn't, sometimes I'll be like, okay, was she into me? You know what I'm saying? Because of the amount that it's more normal than guys think. Now that doesn't mean that every girl's gonna do it or you necessarily struck out. You kind of have to gauge the situation. And shoot, I mean, sometimes even too, this is another thing. Sometimes you could have done everything right and this girl could have still like ghost you. Like I've had girls pay for dates and still ghost me. The interaction went cool. We even kissed. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell it was a good kiss because I'm grabbing her ass while doing it. You know what I mean? But they still bail out. You don't know if another guy came back into the picture, or sometimes they be like, "This dude's too thorough. He's gonna let me bail before he hit." Like so, sometimes that's a part of the game too.
That's interesting, Trav, because I can say that I've never had that happen to me before. A chick, what I'm saying, put money up and then ghosted me.
I've had that.
I've never had that happen to me before.
Not like hella times, but I've had that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? To be honest with you, sometimes it be like little weak shit that you do that you may not even notice because you be like it's just like there's times where I fucked up and then I might be mad at the time, but then in retrospect I'll be like, yeah, just like for instance, like when you break up with your girl, like shout out to Unique, thank you for that cash out, brother, and shout out to Viking, good to see you, bro. It's just like, so I've had my ex. Like I told I was talking to BOA one time and we were talking about like shit like this, and I said, when the first time I knew I was in love, when the woman hung up in my face and I called back. That's all it took. It wasn't even because I cashed out and I did all of this shit. No, just she hung up in my face and I'm calling back like, damn, bro, I fucked up and fell in love. I'm calling her ass back. She hung up on me. Like it's not always like major ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That,
Mm-hmm.
FOH, FYI, FO. What's VOH stand for? Do y'all know that, or am I too old? VOH?
I don't know what the heck that is.
Information is the FYI part. What FOH?
It might be a spam though. Do you know that person?
Who your biggest fan? Who your biggest fan?
Who?
You said Viking was your favorite. Viking, she said you was her biggest fan, Viking. All women want to get turned down now and then. That's what I learned. And she said you was her biggest fan. You better tell her. Yeah, I don't know what FOA stand for. Fuck out of here. No, that's the wrong letter.
No, that sounds like a spam. That looks like a spam to me.
Yeah, I put them in timeout.
Yeah.
Myron, Brent.
Don't nobody click on that shit.
But remember we got invaded by the spammers. Remember that?
Yeah, that was me and Lawrence on here. That shit was crazy.
Yo, that was bugged
and they
out.
came talking hella racist shit too, bro. I was pissed.
Yo, that was bugged out. Yo,
racist fucking remarks. I'm like, bro, come on, I don't like this shit.
That was crazy.
They was being racist. Me and Lawrence was both like, what the fuck? They was being racist and disrespectful. It just came hella fast. Oh, Lawrence fell off. It was hell of them too. It was hell of them. They just came just instantly. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Talking shit. Couldn't even block their ass. You remember that shit, Nelly? We couldn't even block all their asses, man. It was hell of them.
Hell yeah, too many of them.
You're talking shit, trying to fuck with me. I'm a good person. Blocking female. Yeah. Y'all mean you remember that, JW? That shit was crazy, bro. They just came by the talking. I felt like something. Here, we at the 2-hour mark. Let's check out. I know I thank you for your Cash App, Unique. If I did not, appreciate you. Edward Bailey. We'll go like 5 more minutes. So let's just everybody just say our last little takes, and then if y'all want to show love, you know, y'all said y'all was gonna leave comments. I'll leave it up for a little bit. Let's start with I'm gonna close my eyes. Let's start with Slick Quick.
All right. No, I just wanted to say I had a great time. Salute to everybody on the panel. And if you want to hit me up, it's Rick Torres 550 on IG.
Okay, then what's your closing words about the topic? Yay or nay?
Oh, yeah, it's not a deal breaker for me. I on a first date, you know, if we smash, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much because matter of fact, I'm gonna probably leave this up and then do a part 2 with the drop. Topaz, what you say?
Well, I feel like it's not an automatic deal breaker, but you do have to understand that it does have consequences. We already know how the world is. If you have sex on the first night, there is a high possibility that the person's going to think that this is part of your behavior all the time, right? It's not true. However, you have to understand that most people think better safe than sorry. So you need to have something that you can say you do to offer outside of the bedroom. Why should anybody believe you? If you say this the first time you did a one-night stand, or you say you don't have sex on the first date, there needs to be something else about you that gets people to understand and say, okay, yeah, I can confirm that. It's likely that they're telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something to the chat real quick since I got y'all here, because I try to give y'all what y'all like, and then so we still got Trav, Beautiful, TOP, and everything. So this is what I want to say real quick. This what I'm thinking. I told you I'm trying to get back in the habit of going streaming and stuff. But I think I'm gonna do and y'all tell me on the panel too. I think since all my streams gonna go to Patreon and members from now on, I think I might just do open panels and stuff because I don't want to stress myself out over videos that I'm about to take down anyway. Make sense? And then I might have a good ass topic. Just like now, I already got the drop ready. So but just on the norm, like I think just having little chop ups like this is for fun, and then we can have like a loose topic. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to like get super intense on the topic, and then I ain't got no video to make. Right? So what y'all think in the chat? Just do it like that. Like we can do our lives and shit again, and just kind of like keep it open instead of like me just going on sometimes and ranting and stuff. We could just do it open, and then I got the uploads for you guys, so you can get me by yourself for the 10-15 minutes. So y'all let me know in the chat, but for real, participate. I want everybody to tell me, so then I can really rate this shit and like know how I want to move forward. So Trav, it's on you. And write this shit too. Y'all take hella long. Tell me right fucking now while I'm live.
Yeah. So just in closing, sex on the first date doesn't disqualify for me. A lot of times to me, it's a good sign that shows that we're compatible and that she really into me. what's only gonna disqualify you for me is your behavior and your mindset. You know what I mean? Because I've been with women who weren't, maybe seen, not, fully know, but they held out or seemed inactive like that, but too entitled or just delusional or not bringing enough to the table. You know what I mean? And that's what's gonna knock it out for me. My best relationships weren't with the women I had the best sex with. It was the accountability and everything outside of that. So that's it for me. And just follow me at IG at Trav_Terrell.
Okay. T.O.P. Go ahead, my brother.
No, it's not a problem to have sex on the first date. It's not an automatic disqualifier, but it all depends on the female. Because I'm a guy, it all depends on the female and how she moving. If she not moving how I'm looking forward to, then chances are I'm probably not gonna see her again. But like I was saying earlier, I'm at the point in the game where I could get the pussy on the first date, but I might not necessarily want the pussy on the first date. I want to see what else she got going on for her. But no, it's not an automatic disqualifier. And then like I said also earlier, just because a chick is fucking you on the first date, that don't necessarily mean that she fucked every dude on the first date. So guys got to get that shit out their head. Just because she giving you that guac 7,000 with the super twister dripping down to the balls don't mean like she do that for everybody. You just gotta sit back and be like, pop your collar, be like, yo, I'm that dude. This chick got my whole shit in her face. So
if she stuck toes in the first night, I am gonna think she a freak though. T.O.P. If she
of course
toes, I'm not gonna think I'm that fly. Like I'm gonna just think she nasty.
Well, I mean, typically speaking, chicks when it comes to sex, chicks are a lot more well versed than guys are. And I'm like you, Affy. I think that too. Oh, this chick is she about her business. You know what I'm saying? She gets it in, but it don't make me like look at her any different just because she let me smash on the first date. Like I said, I pop my collar like, yeah, you that nigga, you getting this pussy on the first date, nigga. Because I know that most dudes is not fucking on the first date.
Right. Good. Where can they find you, brother?
Oh, they can find me on Instagram. I got 2 pages, The Incredible T.O.P. and the Topcast Instagram page. I also got an Anchor podcast or on your favorite podcast outlet. You can catch the T.O.P. cast. And right here on YouTube, you can go sub to my channel. It's also called the Topcast. And bring your auntie with you too, nigga.
All right. Hey, y'all told me in the chat, don't fucking lie to me now. I want 20-something comments just off the rip. You come leave for 10 minutes, go take a shit, and go smoke a cigarette, and then come back and drop a comment. I'm telling y'all don't like to leave comments on the long shit. Y'all be thinking, shit, I watched it. That's enough. It ain't enough because I'm trying to get more push on these streams again. My uploads is fine. Now we got to get the stream back on. So,
that is a good idea, though, Affy. Before I don't mean to cut you off, Nelly, but like when you do these lives and shit, that you only keep them up, you know what I'm saying, for a short time, and then let them be for your Patreon. Yeah, let the regular drops be for everybody else.
Yeah, they is for now on, but this one was like, I think this one is like, I kind of want, this is a fun one, you know what I'm saying? So this was a fun one. Like I want people to enjoy this because again, they get to see man and woman not arguing, not having, you know what I mean? So it's actually
ain't no gender war going on over here.
Yeah, right. People can see that it ain't. It's the debate. Like, no, that's because y'all niggas are some squares. That's why.
Niggas is some suckers arguing.
Yeah,
with
but
women.
you know, to Nelly, I'm not gonna automatically disqualify a broad if she want to sleep with Nelly on the first night, because at the end of the day, it's all about what you do and how you carry yourself with Nelly after the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as the man anyway, you should already know what you want to do before you approach a broad or encounter a woman anyway, because at the end of the day, you should be leading the situation at all times. You know what I mean? But you know, to end it, to close it out, you can catch me, Nelly Nell 2221 on IG. And salute to the Motu brothers. And make sure everybody, y'all hit the like, y'all subscribe, and make sure y'all leave them comments, and make sure y'all cop all my brothers' books. And everybody support everybody else that's on the panel as well.
Look, Trav wrote, and this is, let me just say this. See, Trav wrote the forward and did the animations for the book that Topaz holding.
Boom.
Right? I'm saying that to say that my channel is a vibe in the family. So that's what we'll do. We'll have open panels every day. So the time and shit. I guess if I'm doing open panels, it's all good. I try to stay consistent, but so the fuck what? If I can't, as long as I get it in. But I'm telling you this, it's open panel for people who I fuck with. So I don't want people to be like, send me the link in the chat. I don't fucking know you. Like Viking can come on. Viking, I know Viking. That's why I just said that. Like,
right.
You know, we a family up here. We talk offline and shit like that. So don't
Right.
come in here and then super chat like C Boogie did that one time. Send me the link because I'm not gonna send you shit. Like it don't work like that. Unique can come up. Riley can come up. People who fuck with me and support me or I've known for a long time. So if you new cats, I'm sorry. Like when it's open panel, it's open for the family. Y'all gotta be putting in work for some 6 months, 5 months, or at least start dropping comments. That's another thing. Quit DMing me, telling me you like my content, and I don't know who the fuck you are. Start. That's how I know you. I sound like that. So basically, you watching me on the secret. Like I don't like secret watchers.
Show face.
Tell me shit. Like I need to. When you drop comments, that's how I get to know you. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably do our wrestling show together, but I know him because he made himself familiar. You know, so that's why. So don't and follow Candy because she sell clothes and stuff. She sell clothes and she an artist too. She's an excellent painter. See that? So we family and shit. Matter of fact, Candy, I'm starting up a community for artists and for networking. I just put it on Facebook. I don't know if you've seen it, but I put it on Facebook and you can come in there and do it. I'm just starting this. So so let me tell you, I'm starting a network of like artists and creators and just so you know, like people that are creative, not just motherfuckers who are my friends and shit. So I started a Facebook group today and I'm gonna be promoting it more. And if you guys are interested, just DM me on Instagram and I'll link you. But just because you know me don't mean you coming in. Like I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be into the fucking shit. But so yeah, make sure you follow her and then Beautiful Animated, go ahead and end it.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome live. And you definitely opened my eyes to some things. And you all can find me on IG at Beautifully Animated with the space, and I'm on YouTube, Beautifully Animated.
Y'all stop being secret watchers, man. Y'all support people in public and do it because that's motivation for us as content creators. But other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sit on this one for a day. So the one that I had, the drop, I'm gonna make that part 2. And
hey, Afi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I just noticed you in the bottom right. It reminds me of Mortal Kombat when you hit the uppercut on cats and it goes.
Because that's a handsome guy right there. Look at that. You see the contrast. Look at the top right. That's my sexy mean look. And then this avatar, this my book look because I'm a legend. You know, that's a cool avatar. Yep, and it's also the cover of one of my books, Haters. Right? And then now we got the nice guy. See, I'm doing the whole thing. Y'all didn't even get all of that until I unpacked it. See, Natasha? You see how I had to tell you, Natasha? You didn't even notice all this. I'm showing 3 versions of myself at one time.
Fire game.
Fire game. We out.
Peace.